Hello, guys. Hello, Veronica. Hello, guys. Hello, you guys. Welcome to tonight's live stream. I'm going to give it just a few minutes. Oops, just to make sure I get some eyeballs before I start. Say hello as you are popping on. So as you can see tonight, how digital marketing and digital products can change your whole business. If you have been hanging out with me for the past few days, we've been breaking down the steps because I want to make sure people understand the steps are the steps are the steps are the steps. I want people to know there's no trickery, that there is no, there's no smoke and mirrors, that it's not Monday, we're talking about this is how you make money. And then on Tuesday, we're talking about this is how you make money. I want you to know that the steps are the steps are the steps are the steps. And that when you activate the steps, you set yourself up for success. And I not only want to sell you on the simplicity of the steps, but I also want to sell you on the whole idea that you can do this. So funny how things happen. First off, I am just so ecstatic over the state of my business because as I've been sharing a lot during these past few days is, for as long as I've been online, and I was just talking to my girl Barbie today, and I said, I wouldn't trade any of it because I would not want to risk, right? Like what I'm experiencing right now. I wouldn't want to risk like everything that I've learned to get to where I am right now, because I really do believe that it's spectacular. Like I believe what's happening right now, like it's really just the beginning. And this is why I want to show up so much, is that I just want to be like a in the moment and in real time mentor for other people. Because the one thing that I realize is that in this space, you're going to have people that get varying levels of success. They're going to have success in different ways. And it's so important that you never, ever, ever compare your journey with someone else's journey. Instead, you want to show up for your people, consistently being that light and consistently being like that guide and letting them know that, again, you are clearing the path and that what you know, right? Like you're happy to give it to them, right? So that they can know this stuff too. So today I was sitting at the nail shop and I was waiting for my nail tech to be done, with the person ahead of me. And I was on YouTube. And I don't even know these women, but I was just like, scrolling videos, doing a part of my DMO. And I kept listening to these videos of women talking about how digital products, has like changed their life, has changed their business, has allowed them to be able to stay at home, with their newborn baby. Another one had transitioned her e-commerce business where she was selling physical goods. And, the first months of launching, she did like $1,000 within her first week of putting together her little first batch of digital products. And I'm sitting there, I don't even know these women, but I'm sitting here grinning because I'm like, this is what's up. Like, this is what is possible for so many people if more people just realize that it doesn't have to be complicated. And again, the uniqueness with all of the videos that I was watching, right? Like it was like 3 or 4 of them. And I was just skimming through them and I was clicking on their links to see like what they were actually selling. And they weren't doing anything hard, anything complicated. They didn't have crazy digital stores. Their products weren't like all immaculate. They were just getting it done. But the common denominator with all of them is they had mastered digital marketing, right? So that they could actually sell their digital products. It wasn't that they just had very simple digital products, not at all. That was just like digital products and the ability to sell something very simple and to get up very quickly. That was just kind of the what they were selling. But the fact they were able to sell it and able to make money and able to have, earn $1,000 in their first week, or, many thousands of dollars a month at this point in their business. There are different stories I heard. The common denominator was digital products have changed my life. And every single one of them has strategy that they're working. Someone's working Pinterest. Another one's doing TikTok and Instagram. Right. And they're all, funny thing is, but they're all telling their stories on YouTube. Let me know if you're getting this. Digital marketing and digital products. But no one's going to know about your digital products, no matter how low cost, no matter how fly, no matter how done for you, no matter how awesome your store is, no matter how high ticket it is. Like, it just doesn't matter. No one's going to know about your fly digital products if you don't learn digital marketing. And so again, as I was sitting there, right, and then it was my turn, but I was smiling. So I'm like, this is the day and age that we're in. This is the day and age where it doesn't matter what you look like, doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter what your experience has been. It doesn't matter what you might have sold before. It doesn't matter how long you have failed. It doesn't matter how long it seems like it's taking you to get it right or to figure it out or to take the right steps. That anyone can decide, you know what? People are making a boatload of money with digital products. It's my time. Someone type in, it's my time. People are out there making a boatload of money selling digital products. It's my time. Because for me, like, again, I see stories like that. For me, I don't even know these women, but I'm kind of just like, I'm like, yes, like that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. And I want that for more people. Yes, Megan. Yes, 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 it's your time. Yes, Veronica, it's your time. Absolutely. Right? It's my time. And it doesn't matter where you're starting. Number one, as long as you start, right? And number two, as long as you establish a plan and you don't give up. Telling my husband today that I'm reading like Proverbs for the third time, like in the past like year, 2 years, right? I'm really, really, really reading it. And I couldn't get past the first chapter, the first few verses, because it talks about it ends it, right? The whole first section is just, the benefits of Proverbs. Like, why do you want to read Proverbs, basically? And it ends it with, a fool despises wisdom and discipline. Veronica, type that in there because I already know you're feeling this. Veronica, type that in there for the people. A fool despises wisdom and discipline. And I told I couldn't get past that. My intention was to read more. This was the day before yesterday. I couldn't get past it. I'm like, don't want to cry. I ended it with that. And I said, I think I got my word. Like, I think I got what I needed for the day. And I told my husband, I said, the first time I read this, right, I think I kind of just like really I wasn't really deeply reading. The second time I got stuck on wisdom. I got stuck on, yes, like we've got to learn and we've got to accumulate this wisdom. And, I got stuck on wisdom. But then this time it was the discipline that stood out to me. Y'all, can I tell you right now, this is where so many people struggle when it comes to their online business success, is the discipline. But the Lord's told us that a fool despises wisdom and discipline. And I feel like I could stay here all night just on this topic. Even if you're not a believer, can you see how that is correct? It is on the money. Because if you despise wisdom and you despise discipline, if you're anything like me, the areas that you would love to change or you're trying to change or transform are areas where you lacked discipline. You lacked discipline, therefore you despised it. What if for those of y'all that have rocked with me for quite some time, what did I tell you that one of my mentors used to always say? And she got it from her mentor. You see how this works, y'all? No one really makes up anything. I got it from her. She got it from her mentor. I'm going to blow your mind right now. Freedom or discipline equals freedom. Discipline equals freedom. So now go back and think any areas in your life right now where you're bound. Debt, maybe your weight. I'm talking about myself right now. Debt, your weight, maybe your capacity for earning or your ability to earn or your ability to get your business together. You don't have to throw them out there, but for yourself, write them down. Get familiar with them. So So you're bound in those areas because you lack discipline in those areas. So if we know discipline equals freedom, what does it mean we need to do? We need to become more disciplined over these areas where we feel we're bound and we're not making any headway. Do you see? I chuckle because believe it or not, believer or not, and Veronica, I know you're feeling me on this. The truth just is. If you have people that are out there that are not even believers that are saying discipline equals freedom, the truth just is. And what's the origin of discipline equals freedom? What's the origin of discipline equals freedom? Let's not despise discipline. Let's get in the know of what we're supposed to do, and let's do it. Let's make that money so we can pay off our debts. Let's make that money so we can provide a better retirement. Let's make that money so we can be the grandparents we might want to be for our grandkids. Right? Let's get up in the morning. Let's get that workout in. Let's eat the right diet so we can have the body. You see how all of that's discipline? Your marketing game plan for your business is a discipline. Logging into training to gain the knowledge, develop the skill, become wise, a discipline. All of these areas, it's a discipline. You become disciplined in it. It might feel kind of restrictive initially, but then when it's your turn to sit with your nail tech, and it's towards the end of your appointment, and she like lets loose on you about troubles that are going on right now in her family, because she's been my nail tech for a while, and all of a sudden your phone cha-chings, and you're like, whew. It's a great reminder that discipline does equal freedom. That I could be so far removed from my business at that point. Just celebrated in my mind other women winning on YouTube through digital products. Be having this great time with my nail tech, right? And then listening to what she's going through right now in the midst of all of that. Cha-ching. Not celebrating the making of the money, but what came to mind to me initially, like right away, was I am so glad that I know digital marketing. I'm not even kidding. And I don't even know who this person is. My phone was in my purse. I said, and I don't know who this person is, right? But I am so glad they're going to come to know digital marketing as well. How digital marketing and digital products can change your whole business. You guys, with just one digital product, our course as an example, which there's not many things in my time of being online where I've actually said like, you should sell this. But this becomes a digital product that you decide to sell, because as you get in and you begin to learn, you realize how much people are missing out on by not having this information. And so you're like, well, yes, it's logical to sell them this. I'm going to talk in just a moment how everything always leads back to people needing the course, no matter what I sell, and how all of the money that I'm making in my business, all of the various income streams, they're only possible because I've learned digital marketing. So as an example, if you get disciplined and learn all that you need to learn, if you got to a place where your business was just selling a course a day, and I'm just going to be real, y'all, like that's what we should be aspiring to, a business that's producing daily. That's not out of reach. It should not be something abnormal. It should be something that we are all aspiring to. If you show up on a job, right, you're getting paid hourly every time you show up on your job, right? Like daily. Your bills accumulate daily. So why should not the expectation be that if you're going to go into business for yourself, that you earn daily. Let me ask you something. If you started a laundry, like if you started a laundromat in your area, would you not expect coins to be dropping in that laundromat every day? Would you not expect people to walk in every single day with bundles of clothes to wash or to drop off? If you had a gas station, would you not expect people to be coming to your gas station every single day buying gas? If you had a car wash, would you not expect cars to come through your car wash every single day? You would expect money to be circulating. I don't know why online, and this is all of us, right? We don't enter this sometimes with the exact same thought process. Like, this is a real business I'm deciding to build. That's why I treat what's in this course with such gravity, is because when you know this, you can treat your business different and you can step into it with a different level of expectation, where it's no longer about, oh, it's a fluke and you're celebrating your sales, but it's like, I would love for people to be like, I'm so glad I met Steph Perez, because had I not met her, I wouldn't have learned these skills and these cha-chings would not be happening. And I don't say that to be boastful. That's the vision. That's the mission of my business, is to literally change lives, to become a household name, to help people learn something they might not have ever thought that they would learn, or to get them to see digital marketing different than they've ever saw it before, and to get them to see that anyone can learn it because of these simple courses that allow anyone to learn digital marketing. Whereas years and years ago, it wasn't as possible and it wasn't as likely that so many people could learn it and begin implementing it to begin getting results from them for themselves. Like, my gut, like, I came home and I sent an email out to my list, and the whole energy around that email was like, everyone should be selling this. Everyone should get their hands on a high in demand digital product, and also a digital product where the result is high in desire, right? The desire is high because people want to make money. They want to learn how to make money. They want to stop. They want to get off the struggle bus, right? They want to make money so that they can fill in the blank, whatever that might be. So the desire is really high for what I sell. The area of expertise, digital marketing, is very high in demand because people are constantly coming to the internet every single day, searching for ways to make money online, searching for ways to learn these skills. And many people don't even know they have to learn skills. They're just searching for a way to make money online. And I'm hoping that more people can luck up on my content so they realize you're not just gonna go make money online. You have to learn this stuff. You've got to learn these skills. You've got to learn the business of online business. And that's the common denominator with every person that I stumble upon online that's winning, is they have a strategy that they're working, and that strategy is backed by learning digital marketing. I hope you guys are getting this. Like, I'm just so pumped up because I want more people to know what's available to them. Right? So when you really know this, you guys, things change. All right? I want everyone to know that you can do this for yourself. Write this down somewhere on your notebook and make it personal. Because y'all know, like, this leg of my journey right now, it is very, very personal. I want you to make it personal for yourself. Because when you get to a place where you're like, wait a second, I can do this. The thing is, I don't believe the majority of people believe they can do this. I don't. When you get to that place of knowing that you can do this, that success is imminent, not just possible, it's imminent. When you know that every single customer that you desire this year is already out there and you just got to get your butt in order, things will change. As long as you think you have all the time in the world and you make up all these excuses and whatever, you keep pushing it further along. When you know your people are already out there, you will speed this train along. Trust me. But you don't believe the people are out there. You don't. You will speed this train along. If y'all only knew how tired I was when I was like, let me get this live stream set up. Tired. But you know what my thought kept being? The sales I got today, would those have been possible had I not gone live yesterday? I don't know. Do you see how I'm driven? I don't know. I don't want to chance someone getting their breakthrough or getting what they need because I don't show up. Let me know if that just changed the way you understand and think about business. Because while I could have easily said, I'm going to drop a bomb right here, y'all. What's one day? If I don't go live, what is it going to hurt? What if I just get up tomorrow and I shoot a video? Well, a couple things. It's not what is it going to hurt, because if I say what is it going to hurt, I'm only thinking about my bank account. I could be like, oh, I made money today. I'm not going live. That makes it about me. It's not about what is it going to hurt. Right now, the business I'm in, it's who is it going to hurt? And so then my mind reverts to, well, the sales that happened today, would they have happened today had I not went live yesterday, had I not uploaded this video? I don't know. That's why I just show up and I just deliver. I just do the work that I was called to do because I don't know what video or what live is going to be the cause or the reason for someone to say, this is the one that hit. This is the one that pushed me over the edge. She said this one thing and I don't know. Is that registering with anyone who tries to regulate their marketing? We can't, because we just don't know. But because I have this knowing, it's changed things for me in my business. It's not about me. It's not about me. Sure, I can get up and do a video tomorrow. I'll go live tomorrow. Sure, I could do that. But you have no idea the nagging feeling I would have over like, who did I let down? And that's not saying like I'm all that. That's far from how I feel. But I understand how many buying decisions and opportunities I've taken advantage of because the person just showed up. Because they just sent the email that I can tell was totally soul driven or totally from the heart or created just for me. Had they not, I could have missed an opportunity. I might not have heard it or read it the same way had they not took that inspired action or showed up the way they knew they were supposed to show up. So I know like we're in a crazy marketing world where everyone's like, they want to do the very, very least. Everybody wants to go faceless because they talk about what energy they don't have and all this stuff. And we're trying to make all these excuses, right? Why not to do and not to go hard when we're doing things. For me, this just makes sense. Like to me, this isn't about, oh my gosh, I have to go live. It's not like maybe you dragging your feet to work, or like I used to drag my feet to work and contemplate whether or not I should call off or not. I'd call off in a heartbeat. Wouldn't think twice about it. This is different because it's not about me showing up to make a $500 sale or to sell some digital products. I'm selling something I so deeply believe in and that I wish I would have had when I got started. It would have simplified so many things and answered so many questions and saved me so many years that I'm like, I just got to make sure more people understand like this is available to them as well. So it's not about me working myself to death. This is what I feel I'm called to do in this season. Your calling might be different when it comes to your marketing. Hey, Nathaniel. Yes, you just got started today. Welcome, welcome. Check your email because I wanted to confirm your email prior to adding you to the mentorship because I have 2 different emails on file for you. So yes, welcome, welcome. And you're very welcome. I'm guessing you're saying maybe it was because I went live. I don't know. But if my showing up like it helped you get started, then I'm no, thank you. I love that. So just a couple of things, you guys, just to bring perspective to this. All right. Number one, all of my income is because I did learn these skills. Okay. All of my income is because I did learn these skills. Again, coupled with all of the extra, if you want to call it esoteric stuff, right? Yes, that's played a role because when I have this knowing, I can't be stopped. when I have this knowing, I can't be stopped. And I'm telling you, like, and Veronica, I'm like just going to say this to you. It could apply for anyone, but I feel like saying this to Veronica, right? When you have this knowing, you can't be stopped. Get this knowing, please. Get this knowing. Okay? Talked about this before. I'll say this briefly. You're going to go pick up someone at the airport. You know for certain they're going to be there because that's when the plane ticket says they're going to be there. Your only job is to get there. Your only job is to get there. I have goosebumps. Your only job is to get there. They're going to handle everything else. Getting on the plane, they're going to handle buying their ticket, getting on the plane, putting their luggage through, waiting, layovers, anything that's going to happen. It's out of your hands. You can't control anything about their flight, about their arrival, about anything. You can't even control the time they're going to arrive. The best you can do is get there at the expected time and be there waiting for them. Like my husband loves to say, you got one job. You got one job. Here's the thing. I don't know how long Nathaniel has known me. Let's play a game. Nathaniel, how long have you known me? I don't know Nathaniel. I don't know if we've ever connected. I don't know the name. But I've been doing my one job before I even knew Nathaniel was a thing. I was doing my one job before I even knew he had the desire to make money online. It's not my job to figure out who's out there doing what, how they're thinking, what money they got, what money they don't got. That's not my job. I have one job. My job is to show up. I don't know when her digital lemonade's going to show up. I don't know when her time is. I don't know if her plane got delayed. It's none of my business. I can't control that, and I don't get to control it. One job, that's to show up. I didn't know there was a Veronica Turner out there. All this time I was doing my one job. You guys need to write in your notebooks, you have one job. One job. Okay, in the big scheme of things, as it pertains to people, one job. I can't promise how much money you're going to make or how well you're going to do. But what I can tell you, I do know you will change the game for you when you just do your one job with consistency. You will change the game for you, which will in turn change the game for others that are meant to find you and discover you and pay you when you just do your one job. So all of my income is because I learned these skills. Number 2, I earn recurring income and I'm building bigger recurring income every single month as an affiliate because I learned these skills. I don't consider myself an affiliate marketer, but as a part of my digital marketing business, right? I sell something called a marketing system that every single person that buys the course as an example or buys one of my digital products as an example, they need the tools within this marketing system. And when they get the marketing system for me and they ever decide to upgrade it to a higher level, I earn recurring commissions from that. I'm not trying to push the marketing system. I don't even talk about the marketing system in my marketing. Yet, because I developed these skills, right, I'm growing a recurring income base for myself on the back end. Number 3, I built a whole digital product store and I make money from those products because I know digital marketing. I'm not just a one-trick pony, but I was able to take my digital marketing knowledge, my digital marketing skills. I was able to paint a new vision for myself to go along with my existing business, to give myself an entirely new business, an entirely different stream of income. Why? Because I didn't sit there like, well, I'm going to grow the store with all these great products, but then what? No, because I already knew exactly what I was going to do with that store once it got set up. Why? Because I have digital marketing skills. Everything opens up for you when you have these skills. I earn money for sending emails to the email list that I grow. I send an email, people buy stuff. They buy the course. They buy digital products. Over the years, they've booked consults. They've joined my coaching programs. They've bought affiliate products. So because I have digital marketing skills, I know how to grow an email list, and I know how to communicate to that email list so that I can send an email, push a button, and put myself in money-making position. Nathaniel says about 2 weeks. Y'all, you see how I can't make this up? What have I been saying? I think even longer before he's known me. My buyers are already out there. People that didn't even know me a month ago are buying from me today. Which means, Nathaniel, the same can be true for you. You get your business started, you get out there, you do your one job. People can become aware of you and make buying decisions that didn't know you prior to you getting started. That's what's so beautiful about this. 3 days of me being online when I first got started, I got my first customer. Brand new YouTube channel. Everything was brand new for me when I got started because I didn't know any of this stuff. I didn't have any of this stuff. I wasn't on YouTube watching videos just for leisure. I was introduced to YouTube for business. And so I've known this truth since 2007. Someone can buy from you if you'll just do your one job. That's crazy. 2 weeks. I told you guys before, and if you're newer here, I don't talk about things I don't know and or that I haven't experienced. So if you're looking for someone to model, you're looking for someone to learn from, you're looking for someone to help you establish your business online, you're looking for someone that doesn't just show up on video to sell you, but is also there for you after you've dove in, willing to show up every single Tuesday and allow you to ask them questions and get guidance and get feedback and get personalized help, has opened up a mentorship hub to teach you additional skill sets to help you hone and master various areas of your business. That's what you have here. I earn money from YouTube AdSense because I got really serious and I started honing my digital marketing skills here on YouTube. What used to take me and this is so embarrassing. It's one of those things where I would rather not have to share this. But the facts are the facts. What used to take me 3 months to earn on YouTube, I'm now earning in 2 weeks on YouTube because I simply decided to hone my skill set for YouTube and get serious about what I was doing on YouTube. What they pay me to run ads on my videos apparently is crazy. It's a crazy amount per 1,000 that they pay me to run ads on my YouTube channel because of the kind of content I create. And also write this down because it's very long form. It's very long form. All of this, you guys, because I decided to learn digital marketing. Yesterday, I talked about one aspect. I think it's in today as well, but I'm just going to bring it up now. It feels relevant. Is like all of these things, while they seem like different things going on in my business, it's all strategy. Like I'm able to implement and learn these things and take action in this way because it's all strategy based. All right. And that's really where a mentor comes into play. Like as you're learning the skills, a mentor will help you with the strategy and make everything work that you want to work in your business. All right. So the one thing I want to warn you of is don't get too beside yourself with getting like hyped up over the things you see other people doing online without getting equally as hyped up about learning the skills. Because people are really, really good at getting you hyped up over like I made X amount of dollars, and there's very little substance with how they actually did it. If you read between the lines, you understand that they developed the skills. They acquired the knowledge, they developed the skills. That's what you've got to do as well. It really is simple as that. All right. So again, y'all, the steps are the steps. Let's talk about the steps. Number one, everybody, anyone who's deciding to make money online, you have to learn the skills. You have to learn the skills to actually make money on these platforms. Making money is a skill. You don't just come online and luck up on making money. It is a skill. It's non-negotiable. You got to learn these skills. These skills in particular All right. Literally everything you'll do online, they are tied into these main skill sets. First one, systems and automation. I'm able to sit at the nail shop, or I'm able to sleep and sales happen in my business because I have systems and automation set up. Okay. An example of how systems and automation works in my business. Someone visits my YouTube channel. They like what they hear. They go to the description. They click on GoProWithSteph.com. They opt in to learn more. They're now on my email list. They're taken over to my sales page where they can begin to learn more about this digital marketing course with master resale rights. If they decide to buy right then and there, they press a button. They choose their payment method. They purchase the course. Immediately, they're taken to a thank you page, which gives them access to the course and invites them to go ahead and sign up for their free marketing system. While that's happening, another email automatically is dropped into their email inbox that says, welcome. In case you missed the thank you page, here's the link to access the course, and here's the link to get your free marketing system. And look for another email from me to get you plugged into the mentorship hub. If they don't buy immediately, right? Every single day, they receive an automated email that I've set up ahead of time, sending them information, providing value, and letting them know more about this course, what they're going to get, how they're going to benefit, why they want to take advantage, what this is going to do for them automatically without me having to physically send anything else out to them. On top of that, I get inspired and I send out daily emails. Press of a button, that one email gets sent out to every single person on my email list. That's systems and automation. Do you see how once I create the content, my systems and my automation fully takes over for me? I don't have to wake up in the morning if I get a sale and say, oh my gosh, let me hurry up and make sure that they got access to the course. No, I double make sure by setting up systems of automation to make sure if they miss a thank you page, they're going to be hitting their email inbox. Okay, you want to learn these simple things. All right. And again, in our course, you learn these things. All right. Content and messaging. It's not just content and marketing, but our business deals with people. There's not too many instances where someone is just going to send you $500 or buy something from your website for $500 or several hundreds of dollars without getting a really good feel for who you are. It generally doesn't happen. I'm not saying it doesn't, but it generally doesn't happen. So it's not just getting great at creating content, but it's also all of the other factors, right, around communicating and creating messages for other human beings, right? So that involves niching and target market work. You learn all of that in the course. And honestly, it is really easy to learn when you understand you've got to learn it right from the jump. You don't learn it, you make business harder for yourself, okay? The next area, email marketing. All right, so again, we're talking about the biggies when it comes to what you want to learn, fresh out the gate. Yeah, email marketing. Right, my first year hitting six figures, I did 108,000, 86,000 of that came from my email list. Those were people that were not ready to buy when they entered my email list. And sometime throughout that year, they decided to buy. Had I not had my email list, I'm just not quite sure if all of that 86,000 would have still rolled into me. That's major. But again, it's like I said about going live. That's not a chance I want to take. That's not a chance I want to take. Therefore, I'm just going to have my email automation set up and working for me all the time because I'm just not a fan of leaving money on the table, right? When that can be avoided by having very simple systems of email automation working for me. And again, you learn that in the course, okay? You learn it all in the course. I'm not kidding. And monetization, how to actually make money in your business. Like you heard me say, I make money from selling the course, right? $500 a pop. I make money through the marketing system. That's recurring income as people decide to take advantage of the annual option, or they might do free for a while. And when they need more features, they'll upgrade. All of that's recurring income, right? When I decide to add more digital products because I have the knowledge and the skill to do so, that's monetization skills. That's knowing how all of these things work together in my business. All right. And then again, the bigger game of learning all of this is the strategy part. And that's where a mentor comes into place and lets you know how to work these things together. So you actually have a strategic game plan and you're not all over the place. You see how like every day I'm really only promoting one thing, the course, right? My YouTube channel, that's what this is about, is getting people in the know of needing to learn these digital marketing skills. And I sell the course. And on the back end of the course, right, I have other income streams that naturally or in an automatic fashion pops off for me because I'm building my digital marketing business and because I have these skills. Let me tell you guys something, okay? When I first came into the roadmap, they didn't have it set up where everybody knew to have their system.io affiliate link connected to like all of the fulfillment stuff. I did that from day number one. I'm like, I'm not missing not one single coin. And so I implemented that in my business. Why? All these years of experience, I knew that I wasn't going to leave it to chance. I wasn't going to have them log in the system and join system.io right under the person that's doing, the training. No, baby. They're gonna sign up for it immediately upon purchasing the course. So I knew to put that in place for myself. Right? Again, we're so many people, they're so anxious to just make a sale. They're not thinking about, right, like the after effects. And you guys, because I did that, my first like 30 to 45 days, because there is a waiting period with affiliate commissions, like I earned an extra $1,300 just because I had that in place. Is that a ton of money? No, but is that good money? Yes. All because of strategy. I had the link in place without anyone having to tell me to have it in place. This is how, right? We don't leave money on the table. Again, that's part of, monetization strategy and monetization skills, right? Number 2, all right? This is where I really focus as we started today, right? Was now that you have those skills. So everything you're going to learn skill-based. Right now we've got to sell something. My highest recommendation, just like the title says, how digital marketing and digital products can change your entire business. Is I highly recommend that you take those skills that you've developed, you take the knowledge that you've acquired, and you decide to promote a digital product that solves a main pain point, right? Or lends to a big desire or fuels a big desire for your ideal person. When I was first getting started, I started like so many people that entered this course. I wanted to learn how to make money online. I didn't want to make money online. I wanted to learn because I didn't know anything about it. So that thing that taught me turned into the thing that I sold. And the reason I sold it so well and did so well selling it is because I had a conviction around what I was learning, and I thought everyone else should learn it too. Write that down. I thought everyone else should learn it too. Just like you go see a movie and you're like, everyone's got to see this movie. You eat at a great restaurant, everyone's got to go eat at this restaurant. So I wasn't even trying to sell people the course. I was just kind of like, you need to have this, right? It was an ebook then. But now I don't sell the course. If anything, I make a case for why you got to have the course or else you're going to fail. But that's what I know from being online all of these years. That's what I know from seeing people succeed a little bit and then fail because they never really have a true grounding and true foundation. They never truly become a digital marketer or they never truly develop digital marketing skills. It's always, what can I do next? What can I get my hands in next? What can I go out there and promote that's new that my audience has not heard of and just make some quick money? It's not, again, appealing to the Nathaniels that didn't know me 2 weeks ago, but bought the course today. Y'all, that's skill. And that's available to each and every one of you. Again, because we understand that every single one of your buyers in 2024, they're already out there. You don't know about them, but you've got one job, and that's to show up for them. Every day somehow. Every day somehow. Because you just don't know. We're not big enough brands. We're not influencers. We're not gurus. We're not household names. Therefore, you need to play as big of a game as you can play to get your business going and into momentum status. Y'all, them are just the facts. I'm not a big enough brand or name or influencer. Don't get it twisted. I'm a big deal. But I'm not a big enough anything to say, oh, I'm just not going to do. Because I just don't know. And it's not just about the money. It is about, again, the impact. Now, guess what? I know Nathaniel is in really great hands. I know he has what he needs. I know he has a great course. He has a great mentor that he is set up to succeed. That's what gets me so fired up with every single sale. The money's a byproduct. Y'all, the money's supposed to happen. That's not what excites me. What excites me is that I got to turn someone on to a course and to mentorship that's going to help them win at this if they desire. That's what that's about. So when you make it about people, and write this down, when you move the people will move their money. Like, it really is that easy. When you move the people will move their money. So you've got to figure out, when it comes to your niche of people, what moves them, what drives them, what do they want? If you talk about this, what does it do to them? If you know what it is they want, where they're hurting, where they want to go, how fast they want to get there, you can talk their language that moves them, inspires them, empowers them. And as a natural byproduct, they're going to want to buy or invest in what you have to offer to facilitate them getting the result that they desire, or to facilitate moving them along on their journey. I often say making money online, like, you don't want to go at this by yourself because it's not easy. But sometimes I say these things and I'm like, gosh, it really is easy, right? If we can just show up and remember, we have one job. One job. Somebody can repeat that for the people. One job. You get good at your job. You hone those skills on the job. You become masterful. Things change. Things change. Now, the great thing about, again, a digital product, which I've already spoken this, right? Or I alluded to this if you're newer here. You get the course. You start learning from the course. The course can be your first digital product if you didn't know that. Because we give you a license called a Master Resell Rights License that allows you to sell the course as your own. You're not an affiliate. You get to sell it as your own. And inside of the course, you're walked through module 10, to be exact. You're walked through exactly how to set up this course to sell it as your own. You'll have a capture page, a sales page. You'll have your payment processor set up. You'll be hooked up to accept Afterpay and Klarna. You'll have an order form. You'll have a thank you page. You'll have an email marketing campaign set up. You'll be completely set up to sell this course as your own. If you like my sales system at GoProWithSteph.com, compliments in my mentorship, you get that. You can just click of a button, download that, and edit that, walking through module number 10. So that can be your first digital product. And the reason why I think it's a fantastic first digital product is because, again, if you begin to grow this conviction, right? And like, let's say you love the idea of helping people get started on this journey of making money online. And maybe you didn't want to rely upon some, janky biz op or some that you weren't quite sure of. This digital marketing course that you can sell as your own becomes a digital asset because it's something you actually own. You get to download it if you want to, where no one can ever take it away from you. So it's like, once you put that baby out there as something to sell, no matter what happens, you will always have that course to sell other people. You're at no fear or risk of someone pulling the plug and now all of your content means nothing. It leads nowhere. You have ownership here. You own the course. It becomes an asset and not just space that you're renting or a partner in selling something. No, it's a digital asset. So you can choose to sell the course as your own. You can choose to take an idea that you have and turn that into a digital product to sell if you want to. And again, our course will help you in learning how to turn an idea into a product ready for market. right? Or you can decide to purchase, a done for you digital product to get out there and sell, right? It's entirely up to you, but you want to make sure your digital product is solving a problem, all right, or fueling the desire of your ideal person. I want you to think of it like this. What would they buy today? And again, Nathaniel's here. He said 2 weeks ago is kind of when he entered my world. He purchased the course earlier today. I would think, in my opinion, that is an example of something they would be willing to buy today. I would say 2 weeks is not a long buying process whatsoever from someone learning about you and taking action. And so the whole idea of what would they buy today, that really stems from a place of they see like this is going to solve my problems. This is going to help me. This is what I've been searching for. This is where I want to go. And this is the answer. So that's what you really want to give great thought to when you're thinking of what kind of digital product you want to sell. All right. Because if you think high demand and also high desire, right, that's a winning combination, right? That's going to make you a lot more money faster in almost every instance versus something that you've got to convince people. You don't want to convince people. You want to be able to say, Veronica, I heard you want to make money online. This is what I got. Right? This is how this is going to help you make money online. Veronica's like, oh, wow, that makes so much sense. Right? You don't want a product where you've got to, it's like if any of you guys have ever been in MLM network marketing, right? My first company was Primerica. Oh my gosh. So difficult, right? Because I had to convince, number one, I had to educate people on the whole concept of buy term, invest the difference. And I had to overcome objections of we don't want insurance or we already have insurance. It's like, it wasn't like a market of people that were like, oh, fantastic, I met you. Like, yes, I've been thinking about insurance all day long. No, it was a convincing game. Now, because of the internet, like we can strategically choose who we want to serve, learn about their problems, learn about where they want to go, and strategically pick out products to meet them exactly where they are right now, or create a product to meet them exactly where they are right now. We get to make this very, very easy for ourselves. And again, that's what the course helps you with. That's what my mentorship will help you with, right? We're going through a blitz right now in my mentorship hub, which is really going to help you gain a lot of clarity around this aspect of your business. To me, I believe it's going to fast track you when it comes to clarity around a lot of these really, really important parts that a lot of people in business overlook when they're getting started because they get bored or they don't think they're important. All I'm saying is if you want to make more money and faster, like learn these things. It's just going to shorten your learning curve because you'll get out there, you'll muck it up, and you'll have to come back anyways and learn these things anyways. I'm telling you, right? So like just get it right from the beginning and it makes it so much easier to build upon that foundation as you go, right? Versus getting it wrong, coming back, being frustrated, feeling like you wasted time. Nope, just go ahead and get it right now. So much more helpful, right? Number three, you're going to create a content and marketing plan, right? That's going to call in these perfect buyers. That can be on YouTube, that can be on Pinterest, that can be on Instagram, that can be on TikTok, that can be on Facebook. It's up to you. Again, the fantastic thing is our training, our digital marketing training will train you on any of these platforms that you want to learn. So you're not left out there trying to figure out, well, I want to learn Pinterest, but all the courses I see out there are, a couple $100 or $1,000. That's what's so fantastic, I think, about this digital marketing course. It's an investment of $500 and the modules can literally be courses all by themselves where the creators could have charged several hundreds of dollars. You take 28 modules and let's just say you call it $200, right? That's what is that? $5,600? Did I do the math right on that? Probably not. That sounds like a lot. 28 times 200. Yeah, $5,600. If every module was a course sold by itself for $200, $5,600 would be what you'd end up spending to learn everything that's in there. For $500, you have everything that you need to help you build a strong foundation, begin making money, and have your first six-figure year. That's what you want. That's not me making it up. People have already done it. They've done it in less time than a year. Okay, learning these skills this is the deal. This is the play. And I've been charged to show up every single day and to remind people the steps are the steps. The steps are the steps. And for everyone that knows me, y'all see me work this every day. I'm a student of the industry. I've been a student of the industry, right? I sell a digital product that I believe in, that's in high demand, and the solution it provides is in high desire for people. People are willing to say yes immediately, like very, very close to immediately when they encounter it. Right? And I have a content and marketing plan, right? I'm always out here somehow, some way, uploaded content, going live, shorts, whatever, email marketing. I have a content plan. Again, because that's my one job. All right. So when it comes to your content plan, we put things in place for a reason, right? So we put our automation systems in place for a reason, our email marketing systems in place for a reason, right? Because we want to call them in with our content, get them on our email list, right? And then convert them into a sale when the time is right for them, right? Call them in, get them on your email list and convert into a sale. It can also work where you call them in, and because your marketing strategy is so cold, because you know them so well, right? They feel comfortable with you because, again, you're communicating very well in your content. They already know they want to solve this problem, or they want to lean into this desire. They see your product as being perfect. They see you as being the perfect person, and they're willing to make a buying decision right then on your content. That happens too. That's the world that we live in. That's what you should be prepared for as you embark on this journey. That is why I said people that don't know you today could buy from you 2 weeks ago if you would just do your one job. Right? So that's what creating a content plan, right, looks like, right? And the results that you will expect, right, once you get this set up. All right. And then step number 4, final step. Set up automated systems and processes so that you can, I combined that with the first step. I broke down what that is. Right? But you want to make sure that once you have the thing that you're selling, that you have automated systems set up so you can generate leads, stay connected, and make money around the clock without being glued to your workspace. Again, I can't tell you the sense of freedom there is when you are living your life outside of the internet, right? So for you, that might mean working a full-time job, right? It might be going to school right now. It might be caring for your babies if you're a younger mom, right? Or a younger dad. It could be a variety of things. It could be going to Bible study or Sunday school or going to church or, helping out around your community. And then knowing you have a business where people are discovering you because you had a content plan and you created content, let's say on Pinterest. And people are going on Pinterest and they're searching for things and they're coming across your content. And that content is leading to your capture page to learn more about starting an online business or learning digital marketing. Or maybe you set up a blog that it leads them to. Or maybe it leads them to a video that you've done on YouTube. And then from that content, they decide they want to opt in and learn more. Sale or not, that's a well-oiled machine where you could be out there doing your thing and a whole business is running without you having to worry about it. That's what I am loving, you guys, the most about where my business is at right now is the level of certainty that the sales are not going to dry up. Please write that down. Because I've had those feelings over the years in my business where I'm like, I felt more like I was hustling to create sales versus having a well-oiled machine. And that's what this course really helped me to do. It helped me, right, to really, really like buckle down and to set my business up like a business. And so it's like, again, Nathaniel, right? Didn't know me 2 weeks ago, but somehow I knew him because I created content that would resonate with him. And because I have an entire system set up, when the time was right for him, he was able to push a button without ever speaking to me and buy the course. And see, the path that Nathaniel came through, people come through that path every single day. So like I look at that, that's not a luck up. That is a result of a well-oiled machine. So this year I could have thousands of customers that come in that exact same way because my system is set up to do so. When I worked a full-time job, when I first got started, it was more unusual to come home to no sales than it was to come home to sales. Again, because even then I had a very well-oiled machine. It was very, very simple and it worked for me. Why? Because I did my one job. Yes, I had a full-time job. I was working full-time as a nurse. My kids were little. My husband was going through nursing school at that time. And he had just came out of nursing school when I started my business. Right? But we had a full life. We were juggling, did 2 different shifts. Right? I would take my daughter to school with me. He would pick her up. Like it was a whole juggling act. Our son was in kindergarten or first grade at the time. Right? So a whole juggling act. And y'all, in the midst of all of that, I found time in our tiny little apartment to figure out how I was going to shoot videos, to figure out how I was getting this stuff in. But it was the one thing I knew that if I did it, I would get results. If I didn't do it, then I kind of call off all opportunity of making sales because that's how people were going to become aware of me. I hope this is making sense for you. It's never not been the steps. It's never been anything different for me. It's not going to be anything different for you either. It's the one thing that's holding you back. Like once you're all set up, it's that showing up bit. No matter what your life looks like. You've got to care more about your success than anyone else, and you've got to figure it all out. You've got to figure out how it's all going to work. But the steps are here. The training is here. The mentorship is here. Everything is here to support you and to guide you and to, to tell you what to do. But you've got to decide that you're going to do it. So you set this up and you do have a well-oiled machine where it's like when the first sale comes in, yes, I admit you're going to probably celebrate. I know I did when I first got started. But then it just moved into this reasonable expectation where I was like, yeah, of course I'm going to make sales. I was still new, so it was still exciting. But again, I'm more put off when I don't make sales. Like, I'm like, what's broken? Like, has the internet cut me off from the internet? Like, what's going on? That's more unusual to me. And especially when you have a well-oiled machine, right? And your business starts making sales. You do get to a point where it is a very reasonable expectation, as with any business. As like I said, if you opened up a gas station, would you celebrate every single time someone pulled in to pump their gas? No. Because from the day that you open your gas station, the reasonable expectation is that people should be pulling in and getting gas. That's how we need to think about these businesses that we're setting up online. When you learn digital marketing, you set yourself up, right, for those expectations to be real and for sales not to be a fluke, for success not to be a fluke. You learn digital marketing so that you can win at this thing. All right. I want to invite you to grab this course. All right. This course, right, literally will change the game for your business. You're going to learn digital marketing. You're going to learn the business of online business, and you're going to develop some really dope digital marketing skills that will help you make money in so many different ways over the years if you want to. All right. Because of my skills, I've been able to provide services for small businesses as well as individual brands where they paid me thousands of dollars to build websites and systems and to create things for them because I've had these skills, right? There are some people that come into the course and they don't want to build their own system and they pay me to build their system. Skills pay the bills, y'all. Skills pay the bills. All right. So it's not just about selling this course. Like, you have everything to become skillful. Everything. So there's that part of it. And then there's the opportunity part of it, where you learn how to create your own opportunities. That's how I got kind of the idea of having my own store. Because I was I loved the idea when I came into the course of master resale rights. I loved the idea of being able to buy something, not just for informational sake, but to be able to learn from it and earn from it. And then I saw other people having these stores and I'm like, I want to do that. And because I had the skills, I had the ability to set that up. So within the course, if you want to create your own opportunities through digital products and offers, you can do that. Or if you want to leverage the course or you can leverage the course and sell the course as your first digital product. And you're basically hand delivered on a silver platter, your first digital product. That can turn you $500 every single time someone buys it from you. So there's the opportunity element. And then there's the ownership element where you get to download the course. So no one can ever take it away from you. No one can ever close up shop on you. You don't have to worry about doing all of these videos talking about this stuff. And then you look up one day and the plug's pulled and now all of your videos don't make sense because there's no opportunity behind them. That happened to me before. It's a digital asset that you're purchasing, not a login, not an affiliate partnership. Nothing wrong with an affiliate partnership. I just believe that those should be on the back end of your business. I believe your cash register that gives you the ability to make a sale and see the money immediately, instantly into your bank account, like that should be the front of your business. And the stuff you really can't control that could be shut down, that should be on the back of your business. Let me know if that makes sense. This is stuff, y'all, I wish someone would have hit me onto when I was first getting started because I was delusional. And I thought that I was in business for myself until I looked up one day and the company that I was earning 6 figures with, our links were just dead. He just decided to pull the plug. Didn't tell anybody. I was only alerted because I had people that were like, Steph, our links are dead. That was my wake-up call, that I didn't own squat. I owned my email list. So I know what we have our hands on here. And I want more people to know what this is all about. When I was talking to my good friend today, we've been in the industry for about the same length of time and everything's coming full circle for both of us. But she said, I'm going to tell you exactly what she said. I hate when I don't get it exactly right. We were talking so much. But really, what she basically said was that I'm setting the stage for how this course is marketed. Like I'm an example of how I'm leading the way basically with how this should be marketed. And that's really part of what I want to do is I'm not a convincer, but if I can change minds along this journey of people that see this as being something they don't understand because they're just making assumptions. And I'm 16 years into this with my own complete library of digital products and courses that I've sold over the years. And I shelved all of those to introduce the world to this because I knew this out of everything I had was the most foundational training to help people get and understand digital marketing. How unselfish is that? When I can shelve everything I created, my blood, sweat, and tears, shelve those things and say, this is what's best for people. This is what they need to learn digital marketing and learn online business. And selfishly, it's what I needed. It's what I needed to create the kind of business that I wanted for myself. So it's been an incredible win-win where, again, I just believe the buyer, right? The Nathaniels, the Veronicas, right? The Janets, the Marissas, the Her Digital Lemonade. Y'all are the ones that really benefit greater because you have an opportunity to change your whole business if you decide to take this very, very seriously. So those are the 3 elements that I love to nail when it comes to what this course is all about. Right now we have the 2.0 version. I hear 3.0 is in the works of coming, which is going to be some really great additions. I think they're going to start entertaining some faceless marketing stuff, which could be really helpful, to help you with marketing. So I think, don't quote me, but I think I heard some talk about that. And there's never any extra charge when they make these upgrades. clients, right? Which is really, really great. And it means that you get to promote something, right, with these additions to them as well, which again, it's always fantastic, right, to know that you're tied in like this. And you get the additions as well in terms of to download, to have for yourself also. So there's no monthly fees. There's no additional cost. It's $500 one time, PayPal, debit or credit card, and or you can leverage Klarna or Afterpay if you want to split your payments up into smaller payments or spread them out to help you in getting started now. No matter how you get started, you get access to everything. It's not dripped to you just because you do a payment plan. You get access to everything right up front. And you'll also get access to my mentorship where you'll have additional help, guidance, and support to help you on this journey so that you are not in it all by yourself. All right. So if you have any questions, just go to goprowithsteph.com, check everything out. You'll see that it's so easy to understand. At the bottom of my sales page, you'll see a video where I actually walk you through and I show you all of the modules. So you'll actually see the community. You'll see everything that you're going to get access to. And I walk you through all of the 28 modules so that you can actually see it's legit, that it's legit. Not that I think anyone in my audience, right, would think that I'm presenting something not legit, but just for peace of mind, it's all there for you. And again, if you do have any questions, just hit reply on any email that you may have received from me. I'd be more than happy to answer your questions and hopefully get you started. So I really believe this would be like the best investment that you make to get your business going, or if you've been on the struggle bus, to get your booty off the struggle bus, right? And to really get you in the know of what you've got to do, how you got to get things set up so you can get set up for online business success and never look back. All right. I really hope that you guys are leaving better than when you came. Continue showing up. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you click on notifications. Again, because my job this month is just keep showing up, right? To show big love, big energy, and to help people get really big breakthroughs, not only in the month of February, but in the year of 2024. But can we just start with February? Can we just start with first quarter, right? And get you off to a really, really strong start. So I'm showing up, not because I need to, but this is the one job that I have, right? To help other people and to facilitate the breakthrough in other people's lives. And I want everyone. I want my current customers as well as people that are newer, that are like checking this out. I want you to know the steps are the steps are the steps are the steps. So that when you purchase the course, like you know the expectations ahead of you. And all you're doing is just diving into the training to learn to gain the knowledge and the skills, right, to help you put all of this together. All right. Have a fantastic night, you guys. Take action. Cannot wait to see you in the community, see you in the course, and ultimately celebrate your success. I will see you guys back tomorrow. And again, if you want to get plugged in, the link is down below in the description. GoProWithSteph.com. Just click the link and it'll take you right there. Have a great night, you guys. Take action.